Yo, what's going on? It's your boy Widgie. It's not really, I've just always really wanted to say that. I definitely need to get a cool line, a cool intro line, like Widgie has. So I was thinking about this earlier, and if any of you guys have got any good suggestions, then for like an intro I say at the beginning of every video, then do let me know. Because Widgie has a cool one, and if you're not following that guy, if you don't know what I'm talking about, Widgie, Age of Empires 3, he's a fellow Age of Empires 3 caster, streamer. Make sure you go stream him, and watch him on YouTube as well, because he's absolutely brilliant. I'll like my favorite one, and if there's any good ones in there, I'll let you guys know which one I particularly like. So, anyways, moving on. We've got a big one here, and guys, if you want to watch a fun game here, I suggest you get comfortable. When I was looking at this on the Age of Empires, the website that shows you what games are being played, this game went on for longer than half an hour, so I at least know it goes on for longer than 30 minutes. So make yourself comfortable, get your popcorn, get your dinner, get your breakfast, get your lunch, whatever it is, and start eating it whilst you enjoy this content, because we're going to be here for a little while. Which is all good. And as you can see from the names, in the south of the map we have Portugal, which is going to be Revnak, and in the north of the map we have Pirishiki Kids, who is known as Wasabi. He's been on this channel numerous times before. Top 10 player, absolutely fantastic player. And yeah, playing Mexico though, which is not something I don't think I've ever seen Wasabi, Pirishiki Kids play Mexico. I feel like there's a little bit of resurgence of Mexico since they got their skirm buff last patch, which has only been, what, a week, 2 weeks ago now? I don't know, not even that. There seems like there's a lot of conventional type players playing them again. Like Ungas has been playing a lot of them. I've seen other players play Wasabi now as well. And it just seems to be a decent surge, if you will, in the Mexico player base, which is great to see, which is absolutely fantastic, because Mexico pretty much is my favorite civ. They are the most fun civ, and I found out the other day, I was having a think, what other top 50 or even top 100 player has ever won with Mexico doing every single revolt in the game that Mexico has? And I thought about it and thought, there's no one else that really revolts particularly like I do. So there's a little blowing my own trumpet. I'm pretty sure I'm the only top player who has won with every single revolt with Mexico. Maybe Risotto as well. I think he said he might have done, so maybe him as well. But I'm pretty sure I've beaten a lot of top 50 players doing every revolt. So fun little fact. But that's me, not Pirishiki Kid. So let's see how Pirishiki decides to play this. We do see here that we're not seeing the usual 10-10 here by Portugal, which is something you do often see. Fatorius hasn't even been used. Now that is rare. That is super rare, and I'm not sure what the idea behind that is. Not even using economic theory or colonial militia. Town militia, for all you DE nerds out there. He's decided to go for market and hunting dogs instead. It does look like, though, that it's still going to be somewhat of a fast fortress build, but no sign. Oh, going up with the quartermaster, so again, there's no sign that he's going water, but he does have a nice water deck. He's got the Portuguese White Fleet. He's got rendering plant, improved warships, etc., etc. So maybe we'll see a bit of a water boom here. Aging up. What's his first card going to be? 700 gold. So it does look like he's going for Fortress. Maybe we'll see a Portuguese White Fleet boom. Maybe that's the idea behind this. He's putting a TC right next to the water, so it does suggest that he might want to be protecting this side of the water. Early steel traps as well. Now 700 gold. So a very quite an eco-heavy fast fortress here. Let's go have a look at Pirishiki Kids. Let's have a look at his deck. Aged up with the Artiga reforms and Quatrero Haciendas. Interesting. Probably going to see some Artiga reforms. To not age up with the water card is not good, especially on a water map like this. So there must be a reason why he's aged up with this, and we'll take a look. But also looks like he's going to be going for a fast fortress build. Interesting. So fast fortress versus fast fortress, and look how many livestock he's got. Holy moly, 8 water buffalo. Each one of these is going to be 0.17 food per second on this hacienda, and in total now it's nearly 2 food trickle. That is nearly 2 food a second. That is insane. It's basically 2 villagers. just from finding these livestock, it's basically, this hacienda now is worth 2 villagers on food. Holy crap, that is brilliant. That is absolutely brilliant. But yeah, going up for that 700 coin. Interesting. So we're going to see a fast fortress from Mexico, which is not something you see very often. I've been messing around with a Rio Grande build, the fast fortress Rio Grande revolt, but that's a very fast fortress all-in type revolt, and it's very strong. And you'll see some videos of mine coming in very shortly on the channel if I haven't already posted one before this game. And it's a very fun revolt, and it does catch people off guard, and it's a very good counter to certain strategies, like other fast fortress builds like Spain and all that sort of stuff. But I highly doubt we're going to see Wasabi go for the Rio Grande. He's got a lot of cards in Age 3. Tends to be somewhat of a conventional player, a little bit. But he has done some wacky stuff. I've seen this guy revolt before, so maybe that's what we will see. Making some insurgents. Does he have a marker yet? He doesn't. As I say that, he starts building one down. A couple of houses going in. So he has gone for 700 gold, 700 wood. So a very classic fast fortress type build there. Might see 5 villagers. Did start with a TP. I am a fan of starting with a TP. You either see Mexico players start with hunting dogs or start with a TP. And obviously there is pros and cons to both. Hunting dogs now coming in. Yeah, just massing up lots of insurgents. Maybe we'll see 2 Falconets first card. Maybe. We do see that Revnak has aged up. And looks like he aged up fast. I can't see any units out. So yeah, it does look like he's gone for the fast age up. TC is out and is getting built. So yeah, really heavy coastal defense here. Likely going to see some dock play, because otherwise he's limiting his map control. So yeah, I imagine we'll see some water boom play coming in from him here. 1k wood coming in, no fort. So I'm going to go ahead and say I think this 1k wood might be for lots of docks. I think we're going to see docks, followed by this Portuguese White Fleet. However, I would like to see a fort go down first. I think going for a fortress here, especially aging up fast like that, would be like, this fort would be ready. It could be around here, you know, protecting both these TCs. And I just feel like that would be a really safe option. But yeah, now going for some Castadors. So no White Fleet just yet. Don't see a dock yet either. So maybe going to hold back on that for the meantime. Does see that Pirishiki Kids has gone for fast fortress as well, and probably when you're playing Mexico, you generally they're quite a rush heavy civ. You generally would expect to see a rush. Most Mexico players like to send a forward hacienda and do some insurgent rush timing, you know, with skirmishes added in and all that sort of stuff. Likely gonna be picking up a villager here. He does picks up one. Very nice. He's gonna be happy with that. With only 5 Castadors, that is a great result. Looks like veteran insurgents are coming in now with 2 Falconets popping at a nice time, and one of them is going to get shot off, and bye-bye Castador. He is, yeah, just got yeeted out of existence there. And now we've got a really basic insurgent 2 Falconet timing here. Lots of siege, and this is exactly what he needs. He's got lots of siege right now. So what are we going to see here? Wow, some very out-of-place houses, and he actually does see one of them. And when he sees this one, he's going to see the other one most likely. Sees these villagers. And look at this timing. Really nice timing with the hero here. And he's going to get the snare on the hero. We'll see if he decides to chase that. Oh, just about doesn't see that other house. That's very fortunate for Revnak. He's going to go straight onto the TC. Some goons are coming out. So with that 1k wood, looks like he did decide to get stable down. Going to be microing these insurgents. And these Castadors are going to do a lot of damage, and there's only these 2 Falconets that are going to be able to do anything here against these Castadors and goons, really. More goons coming out. Ooh, I like this. Now he's going for the Tabascan Separatists, and that's the card that gives it gives veterancy, auto text veterancy for your for the Mexico skirmishers, but it will also give them an extra skirmisher per shipment that they've sent in this game. So if we take a quick look, that's going to give him currently 7 Salteadors and give them veterancy tech. So a really good card, actually. The longer you wait for it as well. Down goes the TC, and that's what I was talking about. All of that siege he had, he manages to protect both his Falconets as well. And yeah, just these guys, 24 siege attack. They're very cheap, so you can mass so many of them. And now look at this card. 12 Salty Doors are out with Veterancy. And there's that buff that they got. They now have 19 range instead of the 17 plus 1 per age. So yeah, so you know the buff is really, really great for Mexico mains. So basically Skirm Goon versus Mexico's version of Skirm Goon. Yeah, these insurgents could dive in. They could go onto cover mode just to tank as well. We've got a bit of a skirmish going on in the middle. Both these guys just posturing a little bit, trying to gain an advantage over each other and get more kills, get some more XP than your opponent. Mexico now shipping in 8 Salty Doors. He does have some Salty Door upgrades, so it does look like he's a very kind of skirmisher-heavy type Mexico player. 3 organ guns pop in, and these... Oh, very nice, though. Oh, and you got a great hit. Great hits. Well, the first one was great against those Cazadors, and boom! Oh, not great micro there, but the organ guns do manage to do that damage, and then the goons are going to finish off the last one, and 2 organ guns remain, and that's the power of that free organ gun card. So good. It just beats your other opponent's 2 Falconet card. For the minor cost of 300 coin, which was nerfed. It was 200, right? It did get nerfed. But look at that mass of Salty Doors out of nowhere. Huge mass of Salty Doors right now. But still currently 2 TCs in play for Revnak. Scores are neck and neck. Anybody's game. Oh, didn't single fire focus on a villager there. Does manage to pick up 1 though. Oh, likely 2. Revnak does the classic. You've just built one. It's walking out and you don't see it, and it's walking the opposite direction. And because they don't have a mind of their own, bang, they get sniped. That's such a classic. It's always annoying when that happens. But wow, some Stephen on the job again. And there's going to be a great find. That's what, 3 now, 4 in total. We're going to see a 5th one go down. Losing his Cazadors as well. Wow, Revnak losing so many villagers there, and that is unfortunate. He's trying to do some counter raiding, but against insurgents, he doesn't even get a fire with the goons there. He's going to have trouble, and that's why insurgents are so good, because you can just like attack move with them and not worry, whilst the other opponent has to really be focus firing hard. A fort going down in the middle of the map, and that's about halfway built almost. And a couple of hussars as well, so some counter raiding going on. This game is action-packed already. Oh, but he does see that, and the insurgents are coming. He needs to slow the insurgents down. He does. Just buy your fort as much time as possible. Oh, my God. I was going to say, with that amount of insurgents, he might be okay. But with this amount of insurgents, the fort might go down. Chiniko's popping as well. Everything needs to siege down this fort. Just focus that fort. Make sure it goes down. Otherwise, it's going to secure so much map control. It does go down the moment it gets built. It doesn't even get 1 shot off. That poor fort. And yeah, now actually looking really bad for Revnak. Well, I looked away at the score for a couple of seconds, and now his 3K score down. 29 vils for Mexico. Obviously has a Hacienda. For some reason has started eating all his water buffalo. I mean, that's fine. It was producing a lot of food. And even on villager production, you know, the cows, the water buffalo does help with the time as well. But deciding that he felt like it was time to eat that water buffalo just for that extra bit of tempo. And that's absolutely fine. So 30 vils currently compared to 43, though, for Revnak. So he's still up in score. And he is going Portuguese White Fleet, but does he have any docks? He's currently got 1. He's going for 2. The reason I don't like this... Oh, does he have a second dock somewhere? Oh, he does here. Sorry. Okay, so now got 3 docks. And the reason I don't like this card is because it doesn't give you insta 4 boats. Like, look how long these boats take to come in. And, you know, the card is, you know, you already have to invest super heavy into just shipping the card, then making the docks, which obviously isn't free. That's 200 wood a pop. Just for 4 boats. It's never felt like a good card to me because it's such a slow tempo card. It takes a long time for it to actually pay for itself. And It is good in the sense that massing lots of docks is always good for defensive capabilities as well, because if you've got more docks, you've got more boats that can start firing in them. And yeah, it makes it a nightmare to deal with. I love this. He knows there might be some water booming going on, so what Wasabi is doing, he's just scouting this side of the map, just to make sure there's no docks going along here. And look, he finds a villager though, and look how sneaky this villager is. And I absolutely love that scouting right up to the top. So absolutely fantastic scouting there, and he does see that, and he's going to send his Chinicos right over there. But I think the dock might get built in time. But regardless, that is absolutely fantastic scouting, even amongst all of this action going on now. A TC does go down as well, so now only down to one lonely little TC for poor little Revnak. But he does have lots of docks going down, and very shortly he's going to have a huge surge of boats. He already does, look. There's 4 out on the map. Wow, another 8. That's 12 in total. We've got another 4, 8, 12, 16 coming. Another 16, another 20 coming. Holy moly. And now shipping a frigate. Where's the frigate? Where's he deciding to put it, though? Is he going to decide to put it over this side? I think he has to prioritize his base, his water map, whilst Piroshiki already going for counter on the north side, which is very, very nice. There goes the frigate. We're going to get a shot off. We're going to get a broadside attack. We're going to get a broadside. Ah, we're not. So Revnak going for a very heavy Captain Jack playstyle now. This is like classic Revnak, you know, in the early DE days when water booming was so good. It was so OP. Monitors were so good. And any new DE players out at the beginning of DE, water was it was basically broken. It was so strong. And it did get nerfed quite heavily. But it's still possible. And this boom is going to be, in the next couple of minutes, it's going to be really nice. However, he is 6k score down. He has no map control outside of the water. Trying to build another TC down here, but the skirmishers are going to find it. Takes that dock down so it doesn't get those 4 boats out. Like I said, that's how long it takes for them to come in. You can get, your docks can also get sieged in that time. And look, we've got 12 boats not able to be spawned just because he doesn't have the population space. So on top of all of that resource that Portuguese White Fleet takes to come in, you still need the housing for it all as well. And that's not cheap either. So almost getting a TC built, but doesn't get it built. Lots of boats coming out though. Piroshiki kids though doing a fantastic job of securing the map here, making sure no extra TCs can go up. That may be the sneakiest dock I've ever... How on earth? Oh, he does see it though. Piroshiki Kids does see this dock, but he's... Oh, the boat's there. He's not paying attention. He's paying attention all the way down here, but not up here. And even now starting to boom himself. I was about to say boom himself. That sounds a bit weird, doesn't it? But yeah, how did that villager get there? How did it must have snuck all the way around here. That was the sneakiest village. I was like, call that villager James Bond, because that was some next level spy work going on there. Yeah, really nice pressure being applied here. Like I said, insurgents have 31 of them. They've got absolutely brilliant siege. With these skirmishers, a villager goes down again. He does have a support of a frigate. And this thing will do nice, but there is a couple of... Oh, no, just the one at the moment. Just the one Culverin. And Culverins are really, really good anti-ship units. Anti-ship artillery. But with only one of them... Yeah, the boat's gonna... Oh, he got the broadside attack against it. Now that was some Jack Black stuff there. Jack Black? What am I talking about? That was some Black Pearl stuff going on there. I don't know what I'm talking about. Let's just stick to Pirates of the Caribbean. Wow, even making a frigate all the way up here. That's 1,000 resources that he's spent into just making a frigate there. And now H4 coming in. for Mexico. Interesting. Now, he's used Artiga reforms. I'm not sure when he used that. Looks like this TC is going to go down. And now Ravnak has 0 TCs. The scores are still kind of close. But I think that's inflated due to the water. But yeah, I mean, Ravnak's he's been here before. He knows how to play this water style. And it's very cancerous, people will say. It's very difficult to deal with because, you can, all of your ecos in the water is very difficult to beat it. You can be very slimy with your defensive capabilities as well. Now got 2 frigates, and they've been upgraded as well. So the improved warships has come in, and both of those culverins go down. And if we take a quick look, getting that fast factory wagon coming in, very, very nice. We take a look at Ravnak. He has shipped a rendering plant and improved warships now. So that improved warship's going to allow his frigates to be absolutely dominant, and his frigate does go down. But this dock, it's got 4 boats in it, and those 4 boats are all from the Portuguese White Fleet. And is it going to be enough to take a frigate down? I think it's going to be close, but yeah, it looks like it will be. Nice little raid going on in the corner over here. A TC does go down, so Ravnak just any cost, any means necessary, getting those TCs rebuilt. He knows that is crucial, and he's likely going to be wanting to go for industrial himself very shortly. And oh, this is going to be a Heartbreak Hotel, a frigate going down to a dock. And oh my god, 69 HP, the magic number. And I think with this frigate, there's just look at the damage: 112, 2,500 HP compared to 2,000 HP and 90 attack. Improved warships is such a good card. It really is for water play. And look, it's just frigates everywhere. Just protecting the coastline. And even with culverins, Piroshiki Kids is struggling. Really struggling to try and take the water. Try to build another dock here. And actually hasn't sent rendering plant already. So it looked like it had because it was grayed out. But that's just because he didn't have a card by the looks of it. Now sending in rendering plant. Feels like he's in a comfortable enough position to get the boom, so get these fishing boats gathering now at 1.17, which is kind of insane, actually. And then the coin at 0.85, which is also incredible. Now thinking, right, the culverins didn't work. They weren't good enough, so I'll go for the next best thing, which is mortars. Now, mortars are better, but also worse than culverins, in my opinion. They're better in the sense of I think they do more damage, and they can fire from a longer range. But their their bombs, their cannonballs, should I say, can be dodged. They can be dodged. We're going to do some great infrastructure damage here, killing some houses. Not sure how you kill a house, but destroy a house would be the better English. Unless these houses are sentient, which I wouldn't, there might be a card for that in this game. I don't know. There's a card for everything else. So, sentient houses. Houses gain AI independence. I don't know. Outpost going down. Interesting. Really trying to secure map control as best as he can. Age Up coming in now. He's getting the wood upgrade as well. 62 villagers, so he's still doing well. His eco's still there, but he is about 5k score down. So that score lead is kind of staying the same. It's not really budging. It's kind of staying at that amount. And Piroshiki Kids is going to be a little bit, he's a little bit worried right now. He's like, right, I need to destroy this boat boom. And he's doing a great job at the moment. A couple of Age Up organ guns by the looks of it here. He's got his covered wagon as well from the Age Up. Spamming more docks because, of course, that equals more 4 fishing boats. So that's another 12 fishing boats that's going to be getting produced there, which is it's a lot when you think about it. It is a lot. And Portuguese White Fleet, even though I said it's not a great card, on a map like this where there's separated water, there's essentially two bodies of water. It's a double water map in that sense. Oh! And look, I told you, look at that dodge. On 94 HP, dodged 2 of those cannonballs. And wow, that was a dodge of the century. Now, that was some Pirates of the Caribbean stuff. And yeah, not sure what I was saying. I think I was talking about Portuguese White Fleet on a map where this is essentially a double water map. And on a map like this, it is the perfect card. Yeah, so. Starting to run out of food, though, or fishies on this side. He's got a couple left. But then he's only going to be able to gather on the gold. Mortar's now getting real confident. Coming right near the shoreline. Chinoco sieging a house. Even fishing boats, when they're moving towards a new resource, can dodge mortar shots. Oh, brilliant. Outpost trying to get built by Purushiki kids here, but I do not think he's going to get that built somewhat. Eco Theory coming in now. That's going to be for boats as well, and that's plus 10%. So if we look at that, it's basically a 6.5 villager card right now. And considering he's got so many boats, that's quite good. Because they're technically relatively safe here. Oh, wow. Look at this monitor. It's got a monitor on the north side of the map. And there was a church over here, which has been deleted. And he got the monitor upgrade. He's getting all the armor plating now. Oh, this is starting to look scary. Even though it's 10k score lead for Purushiki kids, it's looking pretty scary still. And these things are... There's just stuff going on everywhere. Organ guns attacking insurgents. Insurgents doing some raiding. We've even got a frigate doing some damage over here as well. This is this defense with this using the boats as his units essentially here. Howitzer's doing some damage. He's got a monitor trying to do some damage against them. Oh my god, the monitor does so much damage. And now it's got 2,400 HP. Oh. And this is what I'm talking about, how you can just very toxically stay in the game. This monitor, oh my god, it's going on the TC. Oh my god, it does so much damage, look. Oh god, it basically 5 hits a TC, and the TC's just not going to do any damage to it, thanks to that. Oh my goodness me. 1,200 HP with the times 10 multi. They one-hit houses. They one-hit houses. Watch this. Boom. See you later. The next house. See you later. Just insane. These monitors do so much damage. Fun fact for you, before the DE days, on vanilla, on the original game, there was a card. I know there was one for Portugal. I don't know if it for anyone else. Oh, from the top rope, that monitor shot. Yeeting these vigilantes. On the original game, you could get 3 monitors. 3 of them. And back then, they had about an extra 50% range. So you could literally, from here, like, delete everything around here with your long shot. Like, even around here, you could delete everything. It was so good. And you could get 3 of them. You didn't need any of the map on land. You could literally just have 3 monitors. And I know this because I did this. Yes, I used to be very toxic back in the vanilla days. Oh my god, now going for percussion lock. Just getting all of the upgrades on water. And these boats are just so toxic right now. 3,500 HP. Holy cow. Yeah, just one-hitting these Chinacos. Oh my goodness me. Yoink! Doc goes down. He's trying to get some howitzers on this side of the map as well. And that's going to allow him some time to get his outposts. But these outposts are going to get 2 hit by a monitor. I just don't see the damage. I don't know how the long range attack does 3,500 HP. So, oh my god. It's so good. It's so good. The score's still looking good for Purushiki, though. The score is still looking good for Purushiki. 70 vils for Revnak. Whilst we take a look over Purushiki, and 76 vils for him. His macro's looking okay. He needs to get some more gold, though. He needs to put some of these haciendas on gold. Currently looking like they're all on food. Getting another TC down. Oh, so many howitzers over here. It's going to take so much to kill these frigates. One of them does go down. Very nice. Is he going to be able to take the monitor down? The monitor doesn't look like it's moving. Oh, it doesn't. We're going to get the dodge. Oh, my goodness me. If that went down, that would have been absolutely brilliant for Purushiki kids. Got some guard soldados. Look at these guys. Very, very tanky. 54 damage, 450 HP. Just tanking all of this damage. Going up against veteran musketeers at the moment. Guard Soldados could be a very good play here. Musk kind of Musk Howitzer play would be pretty good right now. And, yeah, these Guard Soldados going to make very, very quick work of those musketeers. And the Chinikos are going to snipe the artillery as well. Great find. Great micro there by Piroshiki. These are only veteran Chinikos, though, at the moment. Some more organ guns. And still only veteran musketeers. He's on 80 villagers. He's getting close to his limit with Mexico. I think they can only make 85 villagers or so. And that's because they have those haciendas, which you can get 20 cows or so onto a hacienda. Wow, look at this. Triple raxing 10 insurgents at a time. So currently has 30 of them in queue. Wow. And, yeah. Like I said, you know, you need like 10 howitzers at a time to deal with this, because this guy's just going to yeet everything out of existence that you can get close. Like, these towers are just not going to be enough. 30 insurgents coming in. No revolts, and at this stage, I don't think you do want to revolt, really. Another TC going down for Redknack. Lots of soldadis, though. They are looking pretty scary, but look at the amount of boats. Oh, God, there's just boats everywhere. But Mexico's pretty much full villager at this point as well, so maybe could look at starting to go for Imperial here. Going to Imperial would be nice. The problem is you just give your opponent so much time, and Redknack could do exactly the same thing. Yeah, look. Oh, but that's... Oh, he's going to get caught, though. And this monitor got caught sleeping, so the outposts do get some value. Very, very nice. But look how much food there's still left to gobble up over here. We've got a nice... Those 13 surgeons we saw getting built. Going for a nice raid over here. He does have the Legioneros, Musketeers. Legionario? I mean, my Portuguese brethren, you got to help me out. Let me know what the pronunciation is. We're going to go with Legioneros. And these boys got really cool skins. Look at these nice little white socks they got going on there. And oh, look at the score. I believe he has got fortified outposts. So yes, so heavy fortifications has come in, and that does inflate the score. It used to inflate it by about 10k. That did get nerfed. So the scores are basically neck and neck right now. 79 vills. So still the vill advantage, the eco advantage is still in favor of Piroshiki kids. Is it going to be enough? The water supremacy is, oh God, it's so tough to deal with. More howitzers coming in. Redknack going for a bit of a push here, getting quite confident and brave here. And the problem is here, Redknack's all really tight in this corner, and he knows where all of his villagers are. It's easy to protect them all because you can just put all of your outposts in a single position, and you know all of your villagers can just run into an outpost straight away. Whilst the positioning here is like everything's kind of really flat and long and, you know, in the middle of the map, so it's very much easier to raid. He can't wall up his side. So now having to go lots of culverins. Nice hit there, double whammy on the heavy horse guns. Another monitor coming in. Oh, TC fire, outpost fire, howitzer fire, all teaming up. I was about to say on the casting couch there, but on the monitor. And that's a scary mass of Legionaries. And look at these guys now. 240 HP with 36 attack. He's about to get that smokeless powder as well. These guys now 39. 39. That's kind of insane. When you take a look at Soldados, they're twice as expensive, really. Twice the population space, and they have 54 hand tag. Somehow he has a 0.5 area of effect. I have no idea where that's come from. Maybe from a native post? I don't know. Someone in chat, let me know what that's about. I don't think he has the grenade launcher card. He doesn't. So where that's come from, I do not know. But that is hilarious. Oh my god, this game is so close. I don't know who's going to win it. I think Pirashiki Kid's looking good. He just needs to... I feel like he needs to start trying to wall up, though. He's getting to a point now. He's got a fort wagon. That could be nice. I'll probably plonk that fort wagon around here. Just to try and secure your vills. Even a galleon getting produced here. Some raiding going on down here. Big fight going on up here. It's going on. It's kicking off. These Legionaries, 42. 42 range attack for a one-pot musketeer compared to these Soldados. Pretty nice. Oh my goodness me. Oh my goodness me. Where these horse guns come from? And oh my goodness me, the raid on the left side. This is exactly what I was just talking about a minute ago. It's much easier for him to raid because look at the distance that he has to travel to go and protect his villagers, whilst Revnak's all are in this singular point. And oh my goodness me, 72 vills for Rev. Pirashiki Kid still on 82 with more resources, but he's getting raided hard. Oh no, he might lose his falconets. His factories here as well. These guys have serious siege attack. He's distracted over here. There's no push. There's no counter push. The water. There's no counter water anymore either. His TC's gone down from the monitors. Oh, his factory's about to go down. These things have 10,000 HP as well. The monitor just blasting everything in range. The Soldados are nowhere to be seen. Oh my goodness me. He's trying to get refineries. He hasn't even got refineries yet. That is not good. Counter infantry rifling. He's trying to counter this by going vigilantes. Oh my goodness me, and just like that, with the flip of one push, one switch, 2 factories about to go down, and now looking really good for Revnak. Oh, he might just call it. Oh, he might just call it. The fort went down, but it's just not protecting anything here. And the second, oh no, and it was looking so good for Mexico the entirety of this game. Oh, and he calls it. And the Soul Daddy's coming over, but they only have 4 walk speed. And it's going to take them forever and a day to get there. And just like that, with one play of that raid, goes and wins the game. And he couldn't really base trade, like I said. If he tried to go for a base trade, he's got to contest against all of these boats. Like, he can't walk in here without getting trapped. There's no villagers that can easily be killed. He's got to walk into all of these fortified outposts. Like, it's so difficult to deal with. And most of his eco's on the water anyway. So, really fantastic play there. And great counter push. One big push. One big swoop is all it took. The beating down with these monitors. 10 times 10 multi. They do 1,400 damage against buildings. The long range attack, I don't even know, 3,500 HP. They can 2-hit TCs. Utterly insane. GG, well played. What a game. Any of you water bros out there that think water's not good, I present to you this game. And look at the villager, up and down, the entirety of the game. Pirashiki very steadily improving the whole time. But yeah, just came down to it. Just couldn't defeat the water. And that's thanks to the improved warships card. Portuguese White Fleet coming in clutch that game. Maybe Portuguese White Fleet is a good card. Who knows? Maybe I need to change my opinion on that. But yeah, nearly a 40-minute game. Really well played to both these guys. Top 10 game. Hope you guys enjoyed that one. And I'll catch you guys in the next game. Peace.